second last race in season 2. Welcome to my co-commentator Ron. Good evening, Ron.
Yes, how's it, Garrett? Got a lacquer track to start wrapping up the championship. I think it's quite tight at the top now.
Yeah, possibly it could be wrapped up tonight, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes, see how the conditions for the track is. I think that the top 3 are split by 28 points. We got Grim on 233, Yaku on 213, and we got Avilak on 205. So it's going to be interesting. It really looks a bit overcast.
Yeah, I'd love to know what's going to happen with weather. Typically, Brazil, you expect some rain sometime in the weekend. So.
Yeah, either your quali or your or in the race. Okay, so it looks like everyone is on softs.
Yeah, who is that first out? I see someone's already heading to track.
It's Josh. And there's, I think see who was behind him. Nick Geshen. So it's Josh and Nick Geshen.
Yeah, I think for those who don't know,
Warlock is out.
I think Josh, pretty much, he's first out the pits. I think he's got quite a few poles, 4 or 5 already this season. So he keeps jumping out the pits ahead of everyone else. It seems to be what he likes to do.
He likes the clear track.
So far, it looks like everyone's jumping out on the softs. This is just quali 1. Just to go through the format again, we have 15 or more drivers. Tonight we have exactly 15, so we'll do full qualification, which means Q1 we look for the top 15, means everyone goes through. So guys will just pop out, do a quick lap and probably retire from the session. Q2, that's where we look for the top 10 drivers. The tyre you qualify with in Q2, that's the one you start the race with. So that's when we'll start seeing softs and mediums come to play. And then we do Q3 where we look at the top 10, see fighting out for pole. And then, as per usual, we'll have a 50% race. And I see Gerard Warlock is on his first flying lap.
I see Josh. Also, I'm with Josh at the moment.
Yes.
I think Josh is just a bit. On the left, yeah, I think Josh is just ahead of Warlock. I see the championship leaders are still in the pit.
Yeah, so like we said, there's a few differences here. There's exactly 20 points between Grim and Yaku. So if Grim outscores Yaku by 6 points tonight, maybe call it 7. Yeah, 7 points tonight, then Grim will have officially won the championship already.
If Grim, if he gets if he scores, let's say if he wins and Yaku ends maybe third or something, then and Avilak ends below them also, then Grim will be our championship. Because it's possible that Yaku could get 26 points in the next race if he wins and gets fastest lap. So you will need to be 26 points clear of.
Yeah. Well, I guess 27, so otherwise they could still tie it.
Yeah, so he doesn't necessarily need to finish in third place. It all depends on second place and third place where they finish. I see a lot of guys are going off the track.
Yeah, I was riding on board with Ruan.
Josh retired, yeah.
Yeah, Josh retired. I think he just put a lap in to go through.
Okay, I see all the guys have got 108s, 107 for Josh, 107.4. We have a yellow flag. I see Avilak and Grim is on the outlap. Yaku is still in the pits. Okay, let's just stay with Grim. I think Grim just started his fast lap. Let's stay with him.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Grim in the first sector. Nice hard braking, then a couple of S-bends down the hill. Easy place to rack up penalties during the race. We saw quite a bit of that on Monday night. And in sector 2, slightly faster corners. And I think this is kind of the end of sector 2 if I'm right. A couple of technical corners, and then the last sector is a couple of tight corners and then a sort of a curved straight to the finish line. And this corner here that we see Grim, that's the final corner.
Yeah.
Important to get the power on, because that will up the hill, a bit of a curved straight, that can cost you or win your time all the way down that straight. And then you'll tuck it in left, which is the shortest run, and Grim goes 108.4, just in the middle of the pack, same as everyone else, just about.
I'm just gonna stay with Avilak because he's also coming into the last sector of his lap now.
Yeah, Avilak, like we said, he's third in the championship, and he's a few points, 28 points I think behind.
Okay, he goes fourth, just behind Nick Geshen. I think Yaku is still in the pits.
Let's see who else is out there. I think Warlocks, he's on an out lap. He must have aborted his previous lap.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna start the hot lap now.
And then Sniffalizer, he looks, I think he's actually on a lap. I can't quite tell. Byron Creel, he hasn't come out yet. Yakunakul, he's second in the championship. He now comes out the pits. Whatever he was checking and strategizing, he's now done. He's coming out of the pits for his outlap.
Let's see, Warlock, yeah, it's just Warlock going past him now. Just want to see it. Grim, is he coming in or is he pushing? No, he's coming in. You can stay with Warlock. Warlock is okay, invalidated. So I'm just gonna stay on Yaku now. Yaku is coming to the last sector of his outlap.
Yeah, like we said, no surprises. The tires you use in Q1, by the way, they are only used for Q1, so that's why everyone is just using this pair of softs, and they're kind of a free tire. The mediums they'll have for qualifying, they'll probably use in Q2. So there will be no tire surprises in this, especially we only have, I see this now. Can you also see 16 drivers on the list?
Yes, I see 16. I don't know who else have joined us. Yeah.
I've missed who joined us. I'll have to look down the list and try to figure that out. But I think what that then means...
Is that not Sniffalizer that joined us?
It could be Sniffalizer. I think you're right. I think he was missing in the beginning. But what that means is Q1 now means something, because we will lose one guy from qualifying. So someone will know that they're starting 16th in the next 10 minutes.
And Ronald is giving us a hello. Hello, Ronald. Good luck for the race.
How's it, Ronald? Oh yeah, you've already retired, Ronald, so you are able to check the social media for a while.
Okay, so Yaku's going in a second sector. He's coming to his last sector now.
Yeah, and Yaku, and good fight last week in Mexico. We saw him and Avilach, two championship contenders, in the last corners of the race, still fighting each other. Yaku ending up third on the podium, so a strong finish the last, I think, 2 races in podiums. As he completes his lap, it's a 1:18.1.
He goes 7th.
Not much to tell from that just yet. I think the guys haven't quite turned it up and maybe aren't pushing that hard. It's probably just a banker lap. Who hasn't put a time? I think only Byron.
We can say, I think Byron is on. He's in the second sector now.
Second sector. I saw him pop up a bit of grass. Still going, which means he hasn't invalidated it. If anyone's out there wondering why we keep talking about invalidated, what happens is Codemasters checks the track limits. If you go too far over, they delete your lap time and that does not count in qualifying. And Byron crosses 110, and he stays 16th.
Yeah, and Ronald saying those McLaren boys is fast. I agree with you, Ronald. There, they like a second faster than everyone else, or 500ths of a second. So got a different pace than everyone. I think most of the guys will retire now.
Yeah, I think we see a couple of guys retiring. I suspect the guys.
Well, unfortunately, I think the guys is probably 14th, 15th, and 16th, maybe even 13th. They most probably will go for. I see Arno's also on an out lap now.
Yeah,
Nam Assassin is on a lap. Well, I think he just ran a bit wild, yeah.
Yeah, let's maybe follow. You following Nam? Let's watch him.
I think he's slowing down for his lap now. I think he.
Yeah,
just ran a bit wide. Krill is still okay. He's 3 seconds up on his lap. Is he going into the pits? Yes.
Yeah, he invalidated. This lap has been invalidated. So.
Okay, so Arno is coming to the main straight now. He's gonna go for a quick lap now. We'll stay with him.
Yeah, and Arno he's had some. He's had some good finishes. He's had podiums. He's had a pole. So he should be a bit better than 15th. Let's see where this second attempt takes him.
I think
he's invalidated.
Yeah, I think some of the guys just got surprised by the 16th driver in the last few minutes of qualifying. So yes, someone was not going to make it.
Yeah, right now, let's see, where's Byron? He's in the pits. So
in the pits. I'm sure he's going to come out again.
Yeah, it's all definitely worth a try. I think after a lap of quali, the tyres have only done about 3-4% wear from my experience on Monday night. So even if you don't have to use another set of tyres, you can just probably jump out on the same softs and definitely improve from the guys on the 19, 187, 110. So maybe everyone from 12 down can definitely still improve.
Okay, so
I think Nam Assassin's out there as well. We saw him go a bit slower. Maybe he tries again.
I think he's running out of fuel.
Yeah, Arno I think is starting a fast lap.
Okay, so Nam Assassin is 200s up on his time.
Okay, so he is on a lap. There we go. Let's see where Nam ends at the end of the lap.
You go 108.
108.3, that's quite a bit clear of the cutoff at the moment. I think Arno's on a lap as well.
Okay,
he's currently 15th.
He's 100s up on his time.
Yeah, so he's improving. He wants to make sure he doesn't end up 16th.
See, Kriel's also on his out lap. We'll go to him shortly.
The Arno is essentially the final corner of the lap. This is, I guess, technically the straight. I don't know how many of these kinks you class as corners, and he crosses the line and goes.
He stays in 15th.
My timing, I was about to say, mine says he stays 15th. So.
Okay, so Carl and Byron Kriel is on a. Okay, Byron is going back into the pits. I don't know why that is.
Carl is strange.
Carl is coming into the final sector.
Where's Carl? Okay, Carl's on an outlap,
and
so he'll
sorry, okay, Sniffleizer is also on a. He's starting his outlap now. Or he just finished. He put on a 108.
I happen to think this is his fast lap, because it says his current tires
he's up.
is 0 laps, so I think that means he is now on his
faster.
So he is up in the first sector. He looked quite solid. That is too much. It hasn't invalidated it, but I think he might back out of the lap.
Yeah, he still has time.
So he can save fuel. He can save some ERS.
Okay, so I see Grim is also going out on a lap. He's starting his hot lap now, so let's just stay with him. I think he's trying to.
One of those that were caught out by coasting around, putting a lap in. Then the 16th driver comes in, and when you're fighting for championship, you cannot risk it. So. But Grim, I suspect this will be 118 dead at least.
He's not improved in the first sector.
Yeah, he's also come out on the same soft tires that he used earlier. So this second sector, there's a lot of turns, a lot of places where you can.
You also have to think about the race too. You can't be using up all your tires in the first quali. I see Kriel came out. But Byron is out on his outlap now.
And by the way, Grim improves in middle sector. I see it's a purple middle sector, which means it's the best sector of all.
So
he'll definitely improve. Ducks it close, and he goes all the way third, 107.6. Not taking any chances, making sure he goes through, and that's definitely a safe time. I'll suspect he'll just retire from the session now.
He had a good second and third sector.
Yeah, let's see Gerard, who is still in it. Sniffalizer, I think he's completing a lap. And Sniffalizer improves, I think, slightly, but he's still 13th. Carl is on a lap as well. He's currently 14th. 118.7.
It looks like he went purple in the second sector.
Yes, Carl did.
But he lost a bit of time on a turn there. Let's hope he didn't lose too much.
But let's see, the unfortunate part is that it does cost you all the way uphill, but he
stays the same position.
Goes slower even. That last corner cost him. Then we've got Arno, he's starting his fast lap now. He's fitted brand new softs. He doesn't want to drop out. Kriel Byron, he is, I think, on a hot lap. He's about to finish a hot lap.
And he's under.
So let's see, he is 2.5 tenths under at the end of sector 2.
Not very smooth there.
Ooh, no, and he's invalidated it. He's invalidated it. He still has 16.
Still has time. He can still do a lap.
Yeah, he'll be on a lap now, so you'll have to stay in it. Then we've got Arno. Can't see. Looks like he's pushing.
Carl won't improve. He's invalidated. Arno's under his time. He's best. In the first sector,
Currently
second
sector. It's not guaranteed. Yeah, Arno also goes fast to sector 2.
Okay, Carl is gonna stay in 14th.
Unless Arno can jump him, but
it looks like he's gonna do it, Nope.
No, Arno does not improve.
And it is Kriel, he's up a bit, but he's invalidated. He invalidated, so
that is the end of quali. The guy who loses, Kriel Byron, what we did see is he was in the pits 2-3 times. I think 2-3 times too many. He must have had some issues with his laps, maybe didn't get a nice lap together tonight. But we haven't lost him from the race, just from quali. He's the only guy that'll be out.
Yeah, he looked a bit very twitchy in the corners also, it wasn't like looking very smooth from what I could see.
Yeah, I see Code Masters is still saying a minute or so left in the session. While that happens, I'll just give you the classification, remind you of all the drivers that are going through to Q2. That's Josh and Warlock. McLaren's looking fast. Grim, with his latest attempt, put in a banger of a lap. He's right there by the McLarens. and then Ruan, Nick, Avilach, Ronald, Manu, Nam Assassin, Red Bull DTM, Donovan, Duffy, Sniffleizer, Kyle, and right at the end Arno Goos. These are the guys that are going through into qualifying 2, where it starts getting interesting.
I see we got
to start on mediums, right?
We got a Bob wishing Josh Willis good luck. Sean Townsend saying good luck boys. Red Fury saying good luck gents. So I think most of the guys are supporting them tonight, so yeah, I think we're gonna have a good viewership tonight.
And Bob, thanks on every night, thanks for the comments. For those who don't know, Bob will join us from season 3, which starts in I think in about 2 weeks time, 2-3 weeks time. And Bob will also be in tier 1, so you'll be fighting against these guys. So Bob's probably watching for some tips here.
Red Fury saying those times are quick. Yes, we agree with you, Red. These times are very quick. I'm sure these guys are gonna. I'm sure some guys will probably go on medium. But if they're gonna end up qualifying on mediums, that's a question I'm gonna ask, because I'm sure these guys are gonna push. There's a few guys going out on softs at the moment.
It looks to me about half softs, half mediums.
So I don't think these guys. I think only the guys that probably gonna stick it for the race on the mediums will probably stay with it. But you know, if you want to go through to quali 3, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, and this what we've seen in tier 1 in the last 10 weeks or so. These guys are now so close together that normally from first to about 10th, 12th, 13th is less than a second.
Yeah.
And if you assume the medium tire is 5, 6, 7, 10 slower, then it makes it very, very tough. You'll have to have a magnificent lap on the medium, I think, to go through, to be in the top 10 and go through to Q1. Let's just see who seems to be choosing the mediums. It's Warlock. He looked quick in Q1, so maybe he can pull through.
We on Ronald here. Ronald jumped everyone, and he's out first. And Ronald is on softs, so he's coming for his hot lap now.
Yeah, I think Ronald is opting for the safety of the softs. Don't have to make it harder for yourself sometimes. Maybe he thinks it's a good enough tire anyway to start. You read at the bottom of the screen there, it says Bob has joined the session. So Bob isn't racing. I'll tell you what he's doing. He is a race engineer. So there's normally space for about 3 drivers in season 3. That's getting a bit stricter, but what's happening is he's a race engineer, so he can watch what other guys are doing and he can feed his 2 drivers useful information about pitting and times and when to head out on track and where's slow traffic, etc. That's a very nice way to put a race together.
Yeah, it's a nice advantage to have.
There we go, Ronald, first flying lap, it's a 1:08.1, and Manu pretty quick on the mediums, only two or so tenths slower, 1:08.3. So
no, it's a quick time for the mediums.
Lap on a medium, eh?
Yeah.
Lap.
Let's see, Avilak is also out on mediums. Let's stick with him. Grim.
By the way, Red Bull DTM put a lap in 1:08.2 on the mediums. That's also good. Sorry, Karaki, what were you saying about Grim?
I say Grim is also out on. Okay, sorry, no, it looked like he was out on track. Sorry, my mistake. But with Avilak now, he's coming into the last sector. We can see what time he's gonna put on. Ruan went fastest with a 1:07.
Yeah, on the softs as well. Avilak on the mediums.
So 1:08.5.
1:08.5, which I think is probably where we're gonna start teasing, I think, the limit of what you should be doing on the mediums.
Donovan Duffy out also on his out lap. Yaku is
Nick gets a time in 108.6.
okay. So Yaku is coming towards the second sector, end of the second sector. He's also on mediums.
Following Yaku, there we go.
He's got a bit of traffic. Okay, now they get out of his way nicely there. Hopefully never lost time there. The track is busy now. It's yeah. I think everyone is just coming out of it. Is yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Yaku, as he completes, he's trying it on the mediums. Completes the lap, so let's assume he didn't get held up too much by the traffic. Good indeed. 108.2. We think that is probably a decent time on the mediums.
No, he got Warlock on a 108 120. He got Ronald on a 108 180. That's on a soft. Then you got Saf Ronald. He's got 108 180. Oh, sorry, Nam Assassin just came in. That's why I got a bit confused there. He's also third now with a 108 132 on the soft.
On the softs, yeah. There we go. Cool. Let's just see who's put times in.
Okay, Grim is on the mediums, and he's coming to complete his out lap now. He's gonna start his out lap now. Josh is also starting his out lap.
Okay, so what are they just behind each other? I think. Oh, Josh is on there. Josh is about to start his hot lap as well, so within a few seconds we'll know what they've done. Let's see where Grim goes.
It's coming behind traffic.
Oof, yeah, this is not great timing. I think in the third sector there's a lot of cars at the moment. Let's hope they all get out the way by the time Grim gets there.
Yeah, so this is where your race engineer, will come in handy to put you in the right slot in the track, so you don't have you don't face traffic so much, or where your pit stops. When you join again, that you're not in behind slower cars. The race engineer will help you a lot with those kind of things. That's the advantage of having a race engineer. Takes the thinking away from you. You can just concentrate.
I think momentarily Grim had a fastest middle sector, but someone took that away from him, and he goes 108.1 on the mediums. Again, that's the fastest medium time. We think 108.1, 108.2 is possibly safe. So far, by the way, the 10th fastest time is Manu on 108.3, and that's on the medium. So Manu might have to improve that, we think.
Okay, let's go to Josh. Josh is also, I think he's coming. He's just starting his second sector, or just coming to the end of the second sector. Let's see what time he can put on. Okay, he goes purple. Are we gonna see a 107 from Josh?
That would be amazing on the mediums. Let's see where he goes.
You close.
Just not. This is going to be interesting. I think by the time we get to Q3, I think very low 17s is going to be the time to beat.
So we got five drivers in a cutoff zone: Manu, Kyle, Avilak, Sniffleizer, and Arno. I see Arno is on his hot lap now, and he's on softs.
Yeah, no, I think the cutoff is probably somewhere there around where Mark is Red Bull DTM 108.2, so I would start stressing as well if I was.
And he ran off the track also. Yeah.
Let's see, anyone else there on a flying lap? I think
Avilak is on an out lap.
On mediums again. Let's see where's
Yaku is still in the pits. Grim is still in the pits. Arno, but I think he went wide with his lap.
Sniffleizer is the only guy to not put a time in. I think he just started a lap.
Josh is coming in. Okay, you can see Sniffleizer. Yeah, okay, we'll stay with Sniffleizer.
Sniffleizer, he is trying on a set of mediums as well. With about 5, almost 6 minutes to go, he can finish his lap, come in, slap a pair of softs on, and he's invalidated anyway.
Invalidated. I see Razor 082 is wishing Avila good luck, and Aqua 2JZ he's saying how's it guys, or away guys. Okay, let's go to Avilak. He just started, he's actually finished his first sector, he's going into the second sector now. Oh, and I think he invalidated there, but they just ran on the grass there. Then, okay, Yaku still in the pits. Okay, then Donovan is on the outlap. Manu is on softs. Looks like he's improving his time. Oh, Manu goes faster, so 107.6.
There we go, we saw Manu, he was in the drop zone. I think he was about 12-13 from the mediums, 108.4 about. It does a much better time on the softs, and he is probably safe in there now to go through the Q3. Sometimes that's just better than.
Then you have Ruan, he's in the pits, he's on a 107.8. You got Josh, he's also in the pits, he's on a 108. You got Warlock, he's on a 108.1. Nam Assassin is on a 108.13. Grim is on a 108.17. Ronald's on a 108.18. Red Bull is on a 108.24. Yaku is on a 108.283. Then Nick Geshin is on a 108.31. Yeah, so those are the times to beat for the guys in a bottom 5. 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th. Let's see if
so far everyone,
I see Avilak is a bit up on his time. It's very close. Yeah. It's very close. I think most of the guys are also out on softs now also.
Yeah, let me see actual best times. Yeah, everyone has jumped onto the
I see Donovan goes fastest now with a 107.6.
Yeah, these times are going to get very interesting in Q3 when everyone turns it up on the softs. Let's see who is where did Avila finish.
He goes 5th for the 108.103. That's a quick time on the mediums.
There we go. I happen to think that is probably safe. We've got 3 minutes time, we'll find out.
Yeah, you still got Ronald, you still got Jaku, Kyle, Nick Geshin, Arno, all these guys are still let's just go to some of them now. See Yaku, let's go to Yaku.
Yaku's on a lap, he's gone for the softs.
Softer option.
His time of mediums is not good enough for Q3, so he's gone to the softs. Ooh, traffic, but traffic gets out the way, no problem there. For those who didn't follow us earlier in the season we had a few problems with impeding during qualifying. We got a penalty system in place, and that seems to have sorted us out. Very, very clean, a lot more respect shown during qualifying, and everyone's I think happier to get their fast laps in with zero distractions.
Yeah, a lot of respect shown from the other guys.
I think Nick is on a purple sector 2. So let's see where that puts him at the end of his lap. He's currently 12th, about to cross the line. He's now on the softs trying to improve, and he goes 4th, 107.9. That's good enough. Few guys improving. Yaku improved to 107.8, so he should be safe as well.
Okay, Grim is on his outlap.
Now Grim, who got a very good medium time in 108.1, he is now in trouble. He is coming out again on softs. He doesn't want to miss out. And someone put a time in, I'm not sure, I think Ronald, and that's pushed Grim out, so Grim will be desperately going for the softs. I think everyone's going to start on the softs by the looks of it.
Oh, I see Avilak retired, so he's happy with starting on the mediums.
Yeah, let's see, there's 1 or 2 oaks that can still kick him out. Maybe 108.1, maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's not a safe time. Let's see, next to cross the line.
Looks like it's a two Alphas and a Ferrari.
Yo, those two Alphas are very close to behind each other.
Looks like they're actually racing each other. I see Grim goes purple, second sector.
There we go, Grim, no surprises there, especially now that he's on the softs. And Grim gives us a time of 1:07.6. Avilach now pushed down to 9th. Warlock is now the guy in 10th who's in the danger zone. A few guys, almost everyone out on track. The track is very busy right now. And it's not a very long circuit.
Warlock is coming now for his fast lap. For his
is he completing a fast lap?
Yeah, he's completing his fast lap. Okay, he goes a 1:07.
Yeah, 1:07.5. I think that matches kind of his Q1
Okay, so Nam
times.
Assassin is okay. We got Arno. Okay, yeah. So
Red Bull DTM, he goes fastest on the softs, pushes his teammate Avilach into 11th. But that's not bad. I think Avilach will say, okay, I'll
also.
start there,
Okay, Arno. I don't know what happened to him. He was on a quick lap and I don't know if he lost control there or what happened.
Yeah. So what we suspected early on, it would be very hard to qualify in the top 10 on the mediums. This tier is just too close to squeeze that advantage out. So currently nobody in the top 10 is on the mediums, which means no one is of the top 10 will start on the mediums. They'll all start on these softs, and then the guys 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th by the end of this this qualifying session, which is about another minute or so left. Once the guys complete their laps, those guys will have a free tire choice, so they'll probably all go into brand new mediums, I suspect, and try and make a strategy work for them. Yeah, let's see, not many guys out left on track. Maybe Kyle, he was the last one, so I think that's it. Codemasters will take us through to Q3. Yaku, maybe give us our top 10 when it pops up there. These are the guys going through: Red Bull DTM, Warlock, Donovan, Duffy, Manu, Grimjaw, Josh Willis, Ruan, Yaku, Nachel, Nikish, and Ronald. And they all did that on the soft tyre. Avilach just missing out. It's about the best someone did, I think, on the mediums, but in the end, not good enough. But at least the guys with free tyre choices,
close, yeah, it was
Avilach,
close.
Nam, Arno, Kyle, that'll be fine. Can still make anything work, I think, in this race. Look, we still don't know what the weather's doing. So far it's been dry in qualifying. But I think in the race, typically what happens is halfway through the race it starts raining. So
yeah, so far it looks clear.
Yeah, it looks nice and clear. So we're going to have probably an uninterrupted Q3. Just the top 10 drivers now. They'll all probably have 2 sets of soft tyres if they've staved them through the other sessions. Although a lot of guys used a set of softs in Q2, so that might mean they don't have brand new tyres, 2 sets of brand new tyres. They'll at least have 1 set of brand new tyres.
McLaren's going out.
Yeah, the McLarens, they're loving jumping out straight off the bat. Just behind them, Red Bull DTM is also out.
The Reynolds are going out.
Looks like Ronald is out in his horse. Manu's out. Ruan is out. Donovan Duffy is out. Okay. Easier to commentate at this stage at who's not out yet.
I think it's only Yaku that's not out.
Yeah, only Yaku, and I think they are...
And he's coming out as we speak.
He's coming out now anyway, yeah.
Okay, so let's see who's the first there. I think it actually looks like Nick Geshen is first. Yep, he's first. He's gonna be the first one for the hard lap.
Yeah, there we go, Nick. And no surprises, everyone on the softs. They'll only be on the softs in this session, and they're all on brand new softs. So this is when we'll see the low minute sevens. Will we see a 106.999?
Possible. I see. Okay, let's stick with Grim because he just started his first sector.
Now there we go. And now Nick would have put a marker down so we could see if Grim goes purple, which means he'll be going faster than Nick throughout the whole lap. I think in front of him there's actually a few guys I think in front of Grim, so it'll be interesting to see
it looks like there's two guys. I think Nick is in front of him.
And this track is so short, I'll tell you what, Nick is already on the final straight. We'll keep you updated as the times come through.
Now maybe invalidate because no time come on.
Okay, let's see, Nick, he finishes 107.9. Behind him, Grim is next, 107.4.
Okay, let's go to
Who goes next? Josh Willis, 107.3. Ooh, guys finishing now. Mano 107.6, Red Bull DTM 107.8, Ruan 107.8. Yeah, and right now it's about 6/10 from number 1 to number 7, very close.
Josh goes fastest with a 107.348.
Let's see who else is out there.
Yaku's gonna cross the finish line now.
Yeah, Yaku, he's the next guy to finish a lap. Let's see where this gets him.
Puts him in
107.7, yeah. Yeah, I think right now there seems to be
Donovan's lap is invalidated. Ronald's not on a quick lap.
Yeah, Josh is I think doing another lap. 107.2 from Josh. He stretches that lead a bit, and
Grim is in the pits, Ronald's in the pits. Ruan is gonna complete his lap. Now he's into the pits. I think Warlock's also gonna go into the pits. I think most of the guys will be pitting now.
Yeah, I think Donovan Duffy, no, he doesn't have fuel. He has to stop and top up before he can do another lap. So yeah, there's sort of Josh Willis out a little bit by himself at the moment, 107.2, about 2/10 behind his Grimjaw, then another 2/10 behind his Manu and Warlock, and then just behind him Yaku, and then the guys sort of in a pack very closely together, Ruan, Mark, Red Bull DTM, Nick and Ronald, with Donovan Duffy having not put a time in yet.
Hopefully we can see a 106 tonight. I think the guys are fast enough for that.
Yeah, definitely seems possible. We're only 2/10 away from that. Yeah, and we'll see now in the next minute or so as guys put the right amount of fuel in, grab a new set of tires. You see Warlock jump out there as Josh gets to the pits. So Warlock, I think, might be the first of the... No, Grim is already out on a brand new set of softs. Manu, he's still in the pits. He's got a brand new set of softs. Now the guys are jumping out here. Ruan, Ronald, Donovan, and Nick, they all seem to be out.
I think, yeah, Nick is in front of Grim.
Yeah, I think Nick might be coming in. I think he's already done 3 laps on these softs, but I think he's just ending a run of a couple of laps. Yeah, no surprises. Nick jumps in. Let's see
Okay, so
who's going to do the first hot lap. I think it's Grim, in fact.
yeah, it's Grim, yeah.
There we go. Grim's quickest on the gun. He's out the pits. He needs to find about 2.5 tenths if he's going to take pole. Grim, obviously, as we said earlier, he's looking for possibly a win and to beat Ruan by about 7 or so points to take the championship. But it's not going to be easy if Josh is playing out there in front as well, giving him a run for his money. Every position Grim finishes below first means this championship.
Okay, and he invalidated his lap. Let's go to Yaku. Yaku's still in the pits. Let's see if he's gonna go again.
Yeah, Yaku's 107.7. I think he's got a new set of softs pitted. I think he's just waiting for better timing. Track is fairly busy at the moment. Yaku will want to give it another run at least. Be very good for the championship battle. I think last week he finished third, but at some point he was eighth or so in the pack, and it was very hard for him to make up that ground because he was fighting with the wrong guys, so that's not good for the championship. Warlock was out on a lap, but he invalidated. He's pitting.
I see Mano's a bit under his best on the first sector.
Yeah, there we go. Manu's on a lap. He's now in the second sector. He was nice and tidy. That corner there specifically, you've got to be very patient.
Lost it there.
Yeah. I just said you've got to be very patient on the throttle, and I think Mano just got his line wrong at the corner. Maybe banked the power on too early. And
okay, so we on board Grim now on his fast lap, yeah. He's coming to the end of sector 2.
So there we go. Grim goes past where we just saw Manu go off. Grim gets through there a lot cleaner. And then this final series of left-hand bends.
Okay, he's
Grim
under.
goes faster sector 2, I think, so that's good. So he's improving his time. Let's see where this puts him. He only needed 2 and a bit tenths to Josh. Oh, Grim's in the pits.
I think he wants to do another run, or he's gonna. I don't think there's enough time for another run.
Look, I guess if you with a minute and 40 or so can come out again, maybe that's enough time. Nick in third, he's on a run in lap invalidated.
Yeah, Yaku's on an outlap, and I see Red Bull DTM is in front of him. So let's just stay with Yaku. Yaku's starting his fastest lap now.
Yeah, there we go. Yaku's waited a bit, except he might have a bit of traffic on this run. I don't know if he's timed it well. Red Bull DTM also on a hot lap, so
yeah.
They should just carry on through there. No drama in the first few corners for Yaku. He's on a brand new set of softs, so is Red Bull DTM in front of him, so I didn't see his sector 1 time. I don't know if you saw Carrot.
He didn't improve on his sector 1 time.
Didn't improve. Alright, sector 2 now. Let's see where this puts him. This is the sector where you can make a lot of time or lose some time, I guess, as well.
He's a bit. He's about 100s up on his.
No, it's up. Yeah, I think it's a whole 10th up, so that already means he's probably good for 6th or 5th if he can complete this lap. Seemed like there was no drama in the 3rd sector, and he goes 7th, 107.6 in a very tight pack, 107.6.
Grim is on an outlap.
There we go, Grim.
I'm sure he'll make it. He's got a minute left. He's in the second last sector.
Yeah, there we go. I think he's done about 60% of a lap. There's only 50 something seconds left. Josh goes even faster, 106.8. And that is a full 5/10 is faster than Red Bull DTM. He completed his lap 107.3, and Grim now second row of the grid. That is third for him at the moment, 107.4, but he starts his latest fastest lap. A lot of Oaks retiring. I think Josh is still out there, Warlock out there, Yaku out there, and Grim is out there. So let's see how
there Josh did a 106.8, which I just missed it. So 106.8, I think Josh is retiring. Let's see if I think Grim.
Yeah, let's see what Grim can do to match that. Finishes sector 1. He's only 8 thousandths up of his own time, but that's okay. Means he's put a fast first sector in. It's not faster than Josh's first sector, so you'll have to carry on through the lap. Seems tidy enough. I think it's only Grim and Warlock still in the session. With no time left on the clock, no one can start a fast lap, although Warlock goes into the pits. So it's only Grim, and Grim goes faster sector 2. He's 2.5 tenths up, which means he can probably beat Red Bull DTM to go to the front row. Has he got enough in that run to beat Josh? There's not a lot in the third sector.
He possibly goes second.
And Grim goes second. Well done, Grim. That is where you want to be for the championship.
So we got Josh, we got Grim, Red Bull, Warlock, Nikeshan, Manu, Yaku, Ruan, Donovan Duffy, and Ronald. That's a top 10.
Yeah, and really not bad, and that's
all under second. Yeah, all under second from each other.
Yeah, look, Josh about 3 tenths ahead of everyone else. Other than that, everyone would have been within 6 tenths of each other.
Yeah.
Very close racing. This is what we've come to expect from Tier 1 here in FTR. Only 2 races left of the season, as we've said. Championship battle that we've been speaking about.
Yeah.
The whole time, that's quite close on top. Last week, for those who didn't watch, Red Bull did win the Constructors' Championship, so there's not much left for to fight in the Constructors. I think Ferrari have probably sealed second anyway. So it's all about a Grimjaw. What can you do off the line? He had a flying start last week. Not a long run to the first corner.
Yeah, he can seal his championship for the season in this race.
Yaku, I didn't see where he ended. I think he actually ended
was
8th. Was it fifth?
I can't remember now.
We'll see that now. He's 5th. I think Avilach, he's down in 11th or 12th, so he's got some.
It's not bad. He's starting on the medium, so you know he's gonna go for the first the longer run in the first. So that might be an advantage for him. I think when it comes to the first pit stops, just don't know if with safety cars and stuff how it will work out for him.
Yeah, and I guess if we still don't know what the weather's doing. So if anyone is a race engineer or has a buddy or sitting close to someone who's racing tonight, is listening to the stream, please ask your buddy what's happening in the weather. Bob, maybe you saw because you were in the session earlier. Bob, if you can tell us if we're expecting rain anytime through the session, and if you're new to racing, don't worry. They're not started. This is the formation lap.
Okay, so we got the top 10 on softs and the bottom 6 on mediums.
There we go. You'll see on the screen. Gerard is able to show us some detail. Later on in the race, he can show us who pitted, how many penalties they have, what tires they're on, those kind of things. If you want to see anything, just hit us with a comment here on the stream.
And there's Aqua giving us some information about the weather. He say it's going to be a dry race, so we can expect nice clear skies. So no issue with rain or anything. So the guy's going to have a nice race. It's just going to be strategy now. Who's going to be on the right tires? Okay, so Josh, he's quite far ahead of the pack.
While the guys are just finishing up here, just a quick mention. Earlier this week we learned that one of our tier 2 drivers has passed away. So we had a formation lap for him on Monday night. Tonight we didn't want to do that because it's a bit tricky to coordinate. So Adrian Denason, just condolences to your family, mate.
Yeah, from the whole FTR family, you know, condolences to your family.
And I'll tell you what, Josh got to the line so quickly.
Yeah, he made everyone wait.
He made it. There's a couple of oaks behind there, Kyle and Snifferlines and Byron. And behind them, someone who's out of position, one of the Ferraris, but Codemasters will just let him drive through everyone else and put him back in position.
Okay.
And we're just about ready to start. I think Gerard, you take us through the start.
Okay. So unfortunately we can't even see the lights from our point of view, but
Yeah, I think sometimes if you switch to another driver it shows you for a...
we can't even get the lights here.
I can't see. I think I found a driver who can show me the lights. I'll try. Looks like Codemasters is a bit slow, yeah? Okay, not seeing what you see on your side, Gerard. On my side it's just nothing happening.
Yeah, it's like hanging a bit. I think we're just waiting for everyone to ready up to load in.
Codemasters trying to load. What I found work, if it's not showing you the lights, I went on to Josh, looked back and then just left it, and then it's showing me Josh's view of the red light, so that might help you.
Okay, so the lights hasn't even come on as yet.
Yeah, not to alarm. Sometimes there's just a wait for some oaks connections to come through. One of the guys that sent me a message, Gerard, to say he was struggling to join, so maybe there is just a bit of a network thing. In the top left hand corner it's telling me that they're on lap 2 already, so Codemasters is definitely playing tricks on us.
Yeah, we just have to wait for them.
Yeah, I've got a feeling Codemasters or a network somewhere is just giving us some issues. I think we may have to restart the session manually. I don't think Codemasters is updating. So forgive us if we don't have very exciting commentary right now. We are in uncharted territory. We're not used to watching cars that's still on the grid for 2 minutes. Yeah, let's just give it a few more seconds. We'll let you know as soon as we know. We don't always like to blame Codemasters, but yeah, definitely something tricky going on. We'll resolve it. Racing will continue.
We'll just give it a bit. We'll just wait one more minute and then see if anything happens. If not, then we're gonna have to restart the race, and we'll just do a custom grid. We got the information on how everyone qualified, so
yeah, there's the quali right there. What sometimes happens is we've just got to get maybe one guy's connection is holding it up. What we then do is we ask that guy just to leave the session, rejoin, He'll come back into his car not too long from now. We know what this grid is. Even if we have to manually recreate it, we'll capture this, and then we'll just drive in exactly this format. But don't go anywhere. You maybe have time, if you still have beer left in your fridge, to go grab one. But racing will commence pretty soon.
Yes, we're gonna stop the stream now. We're just gonna restart the lobby, and then we'll restart the stream again.
Yeah, great guys, don't go away.